here we are all set up for tonight's game. We've got the Joker's rather large crew set up down in this corner here. Most of them are gathered around the Joker himself, obviously, to get the free manipulate actions. We've got Buffon, who's set up 8 inches away from the deployment zone over there. On the Bat side, we've got Batman, Robin, Goliath and Merkel all set up in the corner. We have Undercover Cop, who's just set up behind this warehouse here out of sight, using his hidden rule. Hidden? Undercover, one of them like that. That's hidden, that's undercover, that's hidden. And we've got Bullock up on the building up there, again out of line of sight, hiding behind that signpost for now, just getting a decent view of the area. So we shall dice off for the first turn and we'll see where it takes us. Turn 1, take the lead. Blue dice is Batman. So it's a draw, we'll roll again. Joker's crew take the lead in the first round. Joker's crew have 9 models, Batman's team have 6 models, so there's a 3 model difference. We've got 3 plus 1, we've got 4 pass markers for the Bat's team. Place some Audacity markers, so we're going to place them on, let's have Bats. Merkel's just going to move up. I think Robin's just going to have Bullock. We'll have Undercover Cop because he's pretty good. We'll have Bats, we'll have Goliath, I think, and then Robin and Merkel can just move up. We'll have Buffon, Harley and Gentleman Ghost, and we'll save one for the Joker's team just to see how it goes, basically. Right, so we'll start with the Joker's activation. I think it's a pretty simple one. We're going to take the Axe Thug here. He has a movement of 8. He's going to make a move straight across over here. And he's just going to drop himself down. A suspect marker just behind him. He will declare that to be a stinky fish. So we'll put that in play up there. So if that marker's still in play at the end of the round, Joker's team will score 2 points. Okay, we're over to the Bats team. They're going to spend a pass marker. We'll let the Joker's team kind of move out a little bit. Next up, we're going to we'll do Knife Thug. He's just going to make it. I think he's got a 10-inch move, hasn't he? Yep. So he's going to make a dash over this way. He has got a free manipulate as well, but he can't. We could place one on the other side of him. He could place another marker down. Yeah, we'll drop another marker down for him. I'll get these markers down as quick as possible. Try and score some objectives. Back over to the Bats team. I think Merkel's going to go now. Because he's not doing much this turn. So Merkel's going to make an 8-inch move over to these pot plants here and get a bit of cover. Joker's team again. Chainsaw Thug, he's going to come over this side. You can't see him from the house at the moment, but he's going to bob over there and grab some cover there. He is also going to drop a suspect marker. In fact, Merkel's going to drop one as well, actually, sorry. I forgot to mention that. He had a free manipulate from Batman, and he will declare that to be a snitch. Sorry, I forgot all about that. There we go. Okay, it's back to the Bats team. We've got, in fact, we've got loads of passes left, so I think we're going to leave the Bats team for now. Right, okay, so we will have Guns Thug. Guns Thug's just going to move up. He's going to go here and block off this snitch a little bit. Back to the Bats team. They're going to spend another pass marker in a row, so they can't pass next turn. And we will have Hobo. Is he Hobo? He's Hobo Clown. He's got a move of 8 as well, so he's also going to come up here, hang around the stinky fish. I don't think anyone's going to get to it anyway. Back over to the Bats team. 8, 6 is 16 inches. So Goliath is going to spend his audacity. He is going to use a special action, which is fly. He can do it every round as well, can't he? Once per round, yes. Unlike the Bat Cape. So he's got a 16-inch move, which is brilliant. He's also going to declare a carry action. So he's going to pass within 2 inches of Robin. So he's going to grab Robin and he's going to fly himself all the way up to here. And then I'll just read the rule very quickly. So the carry, if this model passes within 2 inches of one or more friendly models, it may make an effort and target one of those models and place it in base contact at the end of the move. The chosen model cannot have the large or huge traits. The target model suffers impaired movement during its next activation unless it is Damian Wayne. You can't use it in 2 consecutive actions. That's fine. Actually, I could do Batman, and then he could cause. No, let's do Robin. Come on, let's play it to theme. So he's going to bob himself up here, like that. He spent his audacity, and that was mainly to activate the extraction. And I think we're going to be sly, and actually, I think we'll drop a. Yeah, useless. We'll drop a suspect marker on top of that roof there from Goliath, because we can. So it's over to the Joker's crew. We don't have a huge amount to do here. I think Gentleman Ghost is going to go. Let's try him out. Let's see what his abilities can do. So he's going to move himself. He's got a 10-inch move. He's going to come out to the kind of middle here. Oh, we can't see that. I need to get kind of 2 things in sight here. There we go. So he's moved himself out into the centre here. He's going to spend his audacity, and we'll do some special actions. So the first thing we're going to do is he's going to use his Ice Flash ability. It's a 10-inch, a 10-inch range. So to select a target model within 10 inches in line of sight. So we're going to pick Robin. The target must pass an endurance roll or become subject to the cooled effect. So an endurance roll is a 2 dice roll. It's a special roll, isn't it? So it's a 3 dice roll because there's nothing wrong with him at the moment. And he's got to select the 2 lowest and roll under his endurance. His endurance is 5 for Robin. So we'll take the 2 lowest dice. That's a 2 and a 1. And we have passed that. I'm just going to double check those rules. So he has made a successful thing. However, he still suffers -1 defense. So Robin's on a minus defense. Because even though he passed it, he still has the part of the cooled effect. So if he passes the endurance roll, he still suffers -1 defense skill until the end of the round and a slow 2 effect. That's fine. It's over back to Bat's crew. Now, Robin is obviously going to get aimed at in a minute, so before he gets any damage, he's going to make a quick attack. He's going to attack with his batarangs. He's going to attack. What's his range? Range is 8 inches, isn't it? So the other model in range is Buffon down there. So he's got no audacity, so he's just a straight attack, spending an ammo. So he's got a rate of fire of 2. He gets +1 strength dice. It's short range, so he's in range. It's throwing, so he doesn't have any modifiers for any movement or anything. And it's light, which makes no difference here because he's not in combat. So he's going to chuck that at Buffon. He is looking for defense of 2. He rolls badly as well. Oh, come on. So he gets 2 successes there. That does 4 stun damage there. So it does knock him out. So Buffon goes knocked out. Joker's just going to move up over here. He hasn't got a lot else to do at the moment. He mainly wants to just keep himself in the mix so he can kind of buff people around him. He will use his Kill Them ability to grant +2 damage to Axe Thug, just in case Axe Thug gets to do anything this round. So on the Bats team, we're going to use the policeman over here. He's going to come down 8 inches to over here. Stay in cover. He'll spend his audacity. He's going to drop a marker down there, a suspect marker. No particular need for it yet, but we'll pop it down. It's outside of 8 in the one up there, so that's good. Back over to Joker's crew. Oh, Harley. Harley's ridiculously quick, isn't she? I think she's just going to come piling across the centre here and prep herself for next turn, so she's going to be right at the bottom of the building. Batman is going to go on the aggressive, I think. He's going to use his Bat Claw to +6, so he gets 14-inch movement. He's going to bob himself right over here by this car. He's going to spend his audacity so he can do special. He's then going to throw some batlings, because batlings are awesome. He's going to throw them at 8 inches. Yeah, you better do it at Axe Thug since he's buffed. So Axe Thug is defense 3. So we've got 2 successes there. That dumps 4 stun onto Axe Thug. And Axe Thug goes sleepy. And then finally on Batman's side, we've got Bullock. He's going to move to the edge of the building and move down. So that's -4. That's probably 4 inches. That's basically his movement, I think, for this round. He will... I'm terrible at remembering these. Bat's team actually has 2 dirty jobs. So before I finish Bullock, Robin could have scored 1 for knocking out Buffon, and Batman obviously could have just scored 1 for Axe Thug. So we'll score both of those now. We'll draw 2 extras. Bullock is just going to drop a suspect marker down there, so they've got 4 suspect markers in play. That is now the end of the round, so it doesn't look fresh scores for the Joker's team. And Snitch scores for the Bats team. So we have some recovery rolls to make. Buffon down here, he's got an endurance of 4. He fails that one. And Axe Thug also has an endurance of 4. He fails that one, so they're both still knocked out. No one else has any stun damage. We're back in a minute for turn 2. Alrighty, we're back for turn 2. We'll make a take the lead roll. Blue dice is Bat's crew. Bat's crew take the lead for this round. Now, there is a 1 model difference in the teams because there's 2 knocked out models at the moment, so Bat's team have only 2 passes this round. We'll get some audacity out. I think we're going to have 1, 2 up here. Bats is going to take 1. And GCPD Cop down there is going to take 1. On the Joker's side, Gentleman Ghost will take 1. Harley will take 1. Joker's going to grab 1, and I'll leave the floating one for one of the henchmen. Okie dokie, we haven't got anything else to score at the minute. So the Joker's crew are going to play Let's Dance. So we're still in the take the lead phase. A friendly model with the leader, sidekick or free agent rank suffers damage from an attack. Well, actually, we're kind of in the raise the plan phase, but it's close enough for me. So we'll do that. I must remember to check them at the beginning of the phase 1. Everything else I have is for the activation phase. So we'll play that, and that kind of protects my kind of leaders and sidekicks and free agents, which is obviously Harley, Gentleman Ghost and Joker just a little bit. So Bat's team is off first. So the first action of the turn is going to be a bit of a risky one. We're going to have GCPD Detective. He's going to come around here in base contact with this. He'll spend his audacity to make a manipulate action, and he will reveal that marker. That allows him to score disturbance. Reveal an enemy suspect marker. After revealing it, you must have more suspect markers than your opponent to score this card. Bat's team has 1, 2, 3, 4 to the Joker's 2. So score that. So we're going to take Gentleman Ghost first of all. He is quite happy to stay where he is. He's in 8 inches of Robin there. So his first action, he's going to spend his audacity to do his special action, which is Ice Flash. So Robin has to take a endurance check. Oh, he's made it. He's got to get a 5 or under. So he takes the 2 lowest dice and scores that. However, he still gets the -1 defense and the slow 2 effect. That's a ammo token. Let's try that one. So he's on -1 defense. I'm then going to make a shot with his Phantasmal Flintlock. So the -1 defense brings Robin's defense down to 3. Robin is small, however, so it increases it back to 4 again. So that's one of the reasons I wanted to drop it in the first place. It's a rate of fire of 1 with 1 special dice. I've not moved. There's no cover. It's a nice clear shot. So we'll just make a roll. This is a firearm, so its strength dice needs a 2 or more, doesn't it? So it's a crit on the strength dice and a failure on the other dice. It's a bit of a pity, but we've got a crit success. So he does 3 blood and 1 stun, and I will apply the knocked down effect. He also has a move now, and where should he go for that? He's going to come over this side over here just in case this police officer does anything silly later. We're going to do Bullock, and again I'm putting some characters at risk here, but I'm trying to rush ahead and get the objective, get the lead on the counters. So he needs to come within 3. Oh, he's not going to be able to do that. 8 inches tight to the car as possible, gets him to there. That is within 3, that'll do. Bullock's going to come over here. So he's now within 3, or he should be within 3 of this marker. So he's going to use his free manipulate action to reveal his suspect marker. Because it's Bullock, he can actually place one before he does that, can't he? At the same time, he's going to score. It was 6 inches away from all friendly models, wasn't it? Yep, it will have been. So he can score wrong place kid. Reveal an enemy suspect marker at least 6 inches away from any of your models with the cop trait, with the exception of the model revealing it. So Harley's going to activate next. She's going to go up the building, which is a 5-inch move. And then it's, once she's got an inch onto the building, it's only 4 or 5 inches across. So she's got more than enough movement to do that with the impaired movement straight up to here. She can spend her audacity as well to use distract on Robin. So she reduces his defense by another 1, so Robin's down to defense 2 as well. So Goliath only defense 2. So we'll pop them right down as much as we can. Let's go for it. So Harley Quinn's attack roll. Devastating. I roll extra strength dice roll. So I'll roll another strength dice. So she needs a 5 on a strength dice. Nope, that's only a 4, even with a +1. So she has managed to score 4 hits, however, on each Robin and Goliath. So for Robin's defense roll, he's got a defense of 4, which is currently reduced by 2. So he has a defense of 2. He is looking to get 4s or more. He scores 2 4s, so he takes 2 hits. That will give him, his cards in my hand, 2 hits is 4 stun. On top of the 1 he's already got. That takes him up to 5 stun and knocks him out. Goliath is defense 2 as well. So he's going to make a roll against 4s. He gets 2 successes, so he takes 4 stun as well. That actually not, oh, it wouldn't have knocked him out. He should have had 4 stun. 1 stun from last turn, but he'll have lost it at the end of the turn. I forgot to do the efforts for his flight. So he's not quite knocked out. He's got 1 stun damage left. And he's also moved back an inch. Fortunately, it's not enough to knock him off the building, which would have been quite entertaining. So that is Harley Quinn done. Oh, hang on. Goliath shouldn't have taken all that stun damage. He's got huge, so he ignores 2 stun damage per hit. So he's actually only taken 2 stun damage. So I think Goliath's going to go. He's got an audacity. He needs to go and pummel some people. So I think we're going to jump down here. So he's going to fly down to here. And he's going to put some hurt onto Gunthug for starters. Why Gunthug? Well, Gunthug is quite dangerous and I don't like him. So Goliath has a 4 dice attack. So I think he's going to effort twice. Try and avoid the death. So that reduces Goliath's dice by 2, giving him a 2 dice plus 1 attack. However, Goliath gains an extra 2 dice because he can effort twice for free. So he's back to his normal attack. However, I don't think I want to effort him anymore because if he gets hit, he may fall over and get knocked out, and I really don't want that. So it's a 5 dice attack. His strength dice hits on 2s, otherwise he's hitting Gunthug on 3s. Let's go for it. Oh, why is the strength dice always so dreadful? So strength dice misses. He does 4 hits on, 3 hits on Gunthug. Sorry. Gunthug's going to defend. He's got defense of 3. He's looking to score 4s. He defends all 3 of them. Wow. Maybe I should have efforted. Okay, so that's Goliath hopping down there and doing that. He spent his audacity. It's back to the Joker's crew. We've only really got Batman to go, and there's not a lot he can do. He can swoop, he can walk in and kind of damage people. So what we're going to do is going to activate Chainsaw Thug over here. He's going to take the spare audacity that we had lying around. He's going to move over to the detective. So he has an attack of 3. He has 1 strength dice. It's mechanical and sharp, so you re-roll the failed strength dice, and it's hitting the strength dice hits on 3s. So he's looking against the detective. He's looking for 3s all round, and he can re-roll his failed strength dice. Come on! Oh, he crits on the strength dice. So that will be 2 hits. One of them's unblockable. The detective has defense of 3. He's looking to get 3s to defend. He only defends 1, which is enough to stop the normal attack. So he only takes the strength dice attack, but that still does 3 blood and knocks him down. Okay. It's back to the Bat's crew. The Bat crew is actually going to spend a pass counter here. I've got Merkel and Batman still to go, and I don't really want to commit them just yet, so I'll hang about a bit and see what happens. So we'll jump back over to the Joker's crew. Now we've got a bit of a pickle here because we're a bit busy in the middle. Okay, so Knife Thug is within 4 inches of the Joker, so he gets his free manipulate. He's going to come over here. He's actually going to move right into contact with Harvey Bullock there. He's going to drop a suspect marker on the way across. He's got to be 4 inches away from any friendly ones, so it can be just the other side of him here. And then he's going to score, let them in on the joke. So because they all have Trickster's trait, 1 friendly model with a Trickster's trait places a suspect marker within 4 inches of an enemy model. When this happens, both players discard a card from their hand at random. Okay, so that's him done. Back to the Bat's crew. It has provided a bit of an opening for Batman to do something, but so we'll do that. Batman's going to jot round here, and then he's going to punch him repeatedly, because anything to reduce the numbers and get them out of the game will be useful. So Batfleck is attack 5. He's got close combat master and martial artist and reinforced gloves. So he's got 5 attacks. He's going to make an attack against Knife Thug. Knife Thug's defense is 3. He's also 3 on his strength dice, so he can re-roll his failed attack dice, which is pretty lucky. That's better. We've scored 1, 2, 3, 4 normal attacks and 1 strength dice hit, so that's 5 hits in total. And Knife Thug's defense of 3, looking to get 5s. He reduces that by 1, so we take 8 stun in total. So he's only got a maximum of 5, so he is also knocked out. Okay. So he can't do anything else. That's the Bat's done. Back over to the Joker's crew. He's put me in a bit of a pickle here. Hobo Clown here, he's going to make a dash up this way. He has got a move of, I think it's only 8, yeah, 8 again. So he's going to dash up here. He's going to place a suspect marker up there, and he's going to reveal it to be some exploding teeth. Why up there, you ask? Well, I can kind of manipulate it back down again then, you see. That's the hope. So I'm going to place it up here. In contact, I've got to roll a dice, so we're going to play Bite the Dust. When a friendly marker model places a suspect marker, you may change it to exploding teeth. Roll 1d6. We've got a 1. Oh dear. At the end of every model's activation after the current one, reduce the value of the number counter by 1 and move all exploding teeth towards an activated model. Well, it'll damage you, but it'll score. That's fine. This is interesting, but not quite what I wanted. 2 would have been nice, out of 3. It'll be fine. So on the Bat side, the last model to activate is Merkel. He actually has a nice clear line of sight down to Hobo Clown. Well, he's got cover, but Merkel's just going to stand still. Over there, so Merkel's hiding behind the bushes back there. Obviously, this card's providing some cover. So his right gun is 2 dice. He's got a strength dice on top of that. He loses 1 dice for the cover, but he's not moved or anything. He's hitting on a 3+, 2+. Hobo Clown's a 2, and the strength dice hits on a 3+ because it's mechanical. He's in medium range. He's in 12 inches, so that's good. So 2s or 3s. It's a 2 and a 3. That's excellent. So that will do 4 stun damage to Hobo Clown, which puts him on his ass. Down there. He becomes knocked out. And Joker is running out of crew. That triggers the exploding teeth. Sorry, I forgot about that. So that reduces to 0. So it explodes on the spot. Places Place the explosive template over it, which I think is only going to get him. Yes, it is. All models suffer 1 blood damage, so he takes a blood damage as well. However, the Joker does score that. When this happens, both scores. So it scores, but both players must discard a card from their hand. I think Guns Thug will go first. Let's do that. He's going to open up on. He can't shoot twice, can he? He can only shoot once. So let's shoot once. So he's going to open up on Goliath in front of him. He does blood stun damage. So he's got a rate of fire of 3. These are light weapons. They can be used when in base contact. He's looking for 2s on his normal dice and 2s on the strength dice because it's a firearm. So let's roll away. So shooting at point blank range. That's 4 hits on Goliath. So that would do 4 blood and 4 stun damage. Goliath ignores 2 stun damage. So he does 4 blood and 2 stun damage. And it's on to the final activation of the round, which is the Joker. He's the only person to go. So the last activation of this round is going to be the Joker. He's going to shoot Goliath at near on point blank range. He's got a rate of fire of 2. He gets a strength dice. He's looking at 2s against Goliath's defense, or a 2 on the strength dice. Fails on the strength dice but scores 2 hits, otherwise that will do. Oh, he does 3 blood a time. Whoa, that's 6 blood onto Goliath, who's already up to 4. That takes him to 10 blood. That kills Goliath. Goliath down. It will also score a sneaky dirty job. That's the end of round 2. It's a bloody round 2 as well. So we've got various effects to do, so we'll do some recoveries and things like that. So he's going to recover a stun. So let's do some recovery rolls. We've got Robin. Robin has a special of, does he have a special of 3? Yeah. So he's got to get a 5 or less to wake up. He wakes up, so he's knocked down still, but he recovers a stun. And that comes off because it's the end of the round, and that comes off because it's the end of the round, and that comes off because it's the end of the round. We next have Hobo Clown down here. He has a strength of 4 as well. He doesn't get up. We have, I presume the exploding teeth go away actually, because they explode. We have Knife Thug here. 6, no, he doesn't get up. He's getting a 5 or less. We've got Axe Thug here, he needs a 4. Nope, he doesn't get up. And we've got Buffon here. He also doesn't get up. Joker's looking really thin on the ground at the moment. Right, let's get on with round 3 then. Blue dice is for Batman. Batman gets first turn. So the Joker's crew have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 models up. Batman's crew have 5 models up, so the Bat's crew only has a single pass token. I'm not sure they want to use it because we want to keep the pressure on. So Merkel's going to, Officer Merkel's going to take one back here. Bats is going to take one. Robin's going to take one because he's going to get up in a second. I think Bullock's going to take one, and we might just have to leave Cop down there to get eviscerated. On the Joker's side, Ghosty, Joker, Guns Thug, Chainsaw Thug, by the look of it. Who's he missing? Oh no, hang on. Chainsaw Thug can just hack there. She's going to go next. We didn't score, sorry, at the end of the last round, we didn't score Let's Dance because none of the characters took damage. So it's Batman crew first of all, and I think Robin's going to have to do something because I suspect Harley's just going to knock him for 6 again in a second. So he's going to jump up. It's his first activation. He'll spend his audacity. He's basically going to move into base contact. So he has an attack of 4. So let's roll against Harley Quinn. She has a defense of 4. That's rather lucky we can reroll everything. Kind of 4s all round, so failed on that one. We have got a crit. It's got no crit ability. So we've got 4 hits with a crit. Harley has a defense of 4. She's rolling against 4s. She fails all of them. So Robin, he's actually got 6 hits, isn't he? Because he does 2 hits for every hit. So he does 12 blood damage onto Harley there. Not quite what I was aiming to do, but basically I've just chopped Harley into pieces. That was a surprise. I was expecting to tickle her a bit. So I think we're on to the Joker's crew. We're going to do Gunstug here. He's going to spend his audacity to use his special ability to fire both pistols. He's going to shoot at Bullock, so he's easily in range. There's nothing in between us. So he has a rate of fire of 3. He gets a strength dice on there. He's looking to get Bullock. 3s on his defense or 2s on his strength dice. So his first shot, he does loads of hits there. He has all of them hit. So that's 4 blood, 4 stun damage on Bullock. And he'll shoot again with the other pistol. He misses on one of those and does a further 3 blood and 3 stun. That takes Bullock up to 9 blood damage, and Bullock is out of the game. That scores a dirty job for the Joker side, making enemy model knocked out or removed as a casualty. Officer Merkel right back here. He's just going to move across here a little bit, about 6 inches. I really need to move the camera for this because it's the most unexciting move. So he's just going to move across here. He's going to drop another suspect marker and he's going to turn it into a snitch. So he's first of all, he's going to do an ice flash ability against Batman. So he's got to take a endurance roll. Batman's endurance is 8. He should make this. Those two are a 7, so he makes that. So he only suffers -1 defense and slow 2. Nice. He's going to basically charge at Batman. Let's hit him with McCain. Unfortunately, if I was a bit closer, I'd have shot. I'm not expecting anything brilliant from this, but we'll try it out. So he's got an attack of 3. He's got 1 strength dice. He's going to be a bit of a pain to get rid of because he ignores all stun damage, so Batman can't really do anything to him, which is quite funny. He's got an attack of 3. Bat's going to do no effort. Gentleman Ghost is going to spend all 3 effort. Let's try this out. So he's going to essentially take himself up to attack 6. Plus a strength dice. And he can reroll his attack dice. He can reroll his attack dice. We can reroll his 2 there. Oh, we've got a crit on that one as well. I'm going to roll that one again. So we've missed on 1. So we've got 6 hits in total. One of those is a critical on the strength dice. Bats has only got a defense of 4 currently, looking at 3s. So he gets 1, 2, 3, 4. So he blocks 6, but he can't block the crit. So he does take 1 blood, 1 stun. There we go. He gets affected by the cold. Slow 2 effect. So Bats is going to be moving all of about 4 inches currently. That's it. Oh, and Batman gets knocked down because of the crit effect. Batman has 1 blood, 1 stun. He's on -4 movement, -1 defense, and he's knocked down currently. So he's back over to Batman's team. We've got Batman to go. So he's going to stand up. And he takes impaired movement for that, so he's no longer knocked down. He's going to bobble 6 inches this way, over here, with all of these tokens that he's taking with him. Should really put these on the cards, but it's a bit easy for you guys to see all the effects and stuff. He'll spend his audacity. He's going to drop a marker, and he's going to make it another snitch. So it's back over to the Joker's crew. Joker's going to move over here. He's going to drop a suspect marker down here. One of those, it's going to be one of the other ones. It's going to become a stinky fish, and we'll play It Doesn't Look Fresh. So that's the Joker's go. There's no one left on the Batman's team to go, so the final action of the round is Chainsaw Thug. He is going to chainsaw the poor dude lying on the floor. So we've got attack of 3 plus a strength dice. He's on -1 defense because he's knocked down currently, so he's on defense 2. Chainsaw fails to hit. I can reroll this. Oh no, +1 strength dice. Shut up. I can't remember. Why can't I remember this stuff? Reroll, fail strength dice. Still fails. Misses. We've got 2 hits on him. Oh no, the 2 hits. Sorry, we've got 3 hits on him in total. He's down. He's got a defense of 2 currently, and he's looking to get 3s or more. He defends against 2 of them. 1 hit goes through. That does 3 more blood damage to him, and that is enough to kill him. That will score us another dirty job. So we're into the final phase, we're into the final turn. It's the Batman's team and they have got the lead. We've got 1 audacity each for the Batman's team. 1 up there, 1 over there, 1 over here. Joker's team is down to 4 models. So there's 1, 2, 3 there. 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. There's no point holding any back. It's going to be a bit of a scoring round and we'll see what we can do here. Okay, so we've got the Bats crew first of all, and so the Batman's simply going to move across over here. He's going to reveal this suspect marker here, enemy suspect marker. That allows him to score, yeah, we'll score disturbance, reveal an enemy suspect marker. After revealing it, you must have more suspect markers in play than your opponent. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 versus 1, 2, 2 now. So, yeah, we score that. That's the Bats go done. Can't do anything else there, unfortunately, because he doesn't have a spare manipulate. Robin's not fast, is he? So we're going to go the other way. Rush over here. We'll spend that audacity marker. We'll place a suspect marker over there and reveal it as a stinky fish. And it doesn't look fresh is now in play. Robin's going to use his back claw to jump down here. So Robin's going to back claw down to here. Spin his audacity to reveal this marker down here. Reveal an enemy suspect marker. This allows me to score. Ooh. Comb through everything, reveal an enemy suspect marker, and I can draw 2 extra cards. See if I can score anything else. And that's all he can do. Got nothing else he can do, so I'll take his damage with him. Over to the Joker's side, we've got Guns, Thug, Gentleman Ghost, and Joker to go. Guns Thug will have to go and do it. In fact, he doesn't have to move, does he? There's no other friendly markers, so he's simply going to drop a marker down here. Discard that. He will then score Let the Mail on the Joke. So, 1 friendly model with a Trickster trait places a suspect marker within 4 inches of any models. Both players discard a card and get a fresh one. Which is quite good. No, he can't really, so Merkel's just going to move up over here. There's nothing he can do really. Back over to the Joker's crew. I think we've got the Gentleman Ghost and the Joker. So I think the Joker will activate now. He is down in this corner over here. He's going to make a move. He's got an 8-inch move, so he's going to move himself right over here. He's going to play a suspect marker right over here. That's within 4 inches of Batman, hopefully. Yes, it is, and I can score another let them in on the Joke for another 2 victory points. Okay, and the Gentleman Ghost is the last activation of the game. To be honest, there is nothing he can do. That's the end of round 4. So at the end of the game, it is a rather brutal fight. We've had 4 dead people. We've got 1, 2, 3 knocked out. At the end of the turn, Stinky Fish there will score. So I'll add that to the Joker's pile. Flip that back. There's no other recoveries. There's nothing else to score in the 4th phase of the game. Just check on my cards. Nope. So that is it. Let's count up the victory points for the game. Are you ready? Oh my, that's quite a stash. So, ooh, come on. So for the Joker side, we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 points there. So 17 points to the Joker. On the Batman side, we have 2, 4, I'll probably do the 3s first, 3, 6, 9, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19, 20 points to the Batman. So it is 20 points versus 17. Tonight we have a win for the Bat team. And thanks for joining us here at the Cock Dice. Why not like this video and add a comment below? It really helps boost the channel. And while you're at it, if you click on the icon below, you can subscribe to the channel for all the latest updates as soon as they're live. why not check out some of our other videos and playlists? You can click on the ones on screen right now. Take care, and we'll see you next time.